Some names shimmer with mystery, echoing through time, carried on the wind like a secret waiting to be discovered. They linger in our imagination, hinting at places that seem almost too magical to be real. Timbuktu is one of them. Its very mention stirs a sense of wonder, a golden name whispered across continents and centuries. For centuries, it was a legend, a city at the edge of the world, whispered about by explorers and dreamers. Maps marked it with question marks, and stories painted it as a place of unimaginable riches and wisdom. The name conjures golden dunes, salt caravans shimmering in the heat, and ancient wisdom hidden in the heart of the desert. It evokes images of traders braving endless sands guided by stars and hope. In the West, Timbuktu became a synonym for the impossibly distant, a place of myth and longing, where reality and fantasy blurred together. But Timbuktu is real, a city of resilience and brilliance, where life endures against the odds and history is written in every stone and street. Its true treasure isn't gold, but knowledge. Here, ancient manuscripts hold secrets of science, poetry, and philosophy, preserved for generations. Here, cultures converged, ideas were traded, and the human spirit flourished. Timbuktu became a beacon for scholars, traders, and travelers from across Africa and beyond. To journey here is to peel back legend and discover profound truth. Each step reveals layers of history, resilience, and hope. The city's greatest riches are its ancient walls, sacred texts, and the stories etched into every corner, reminders of a time when knowledge was the most precious currency. And above all, the enduring spirit of its people, who carry forward traditions of hospitality, wisdom, and hope. Timbuktu's allure is the promise of discovery, a place where every sunrise brings new stories and every sunset leaves you longing for more. It asks you to step into a story 1,000 years in the making, to walk in the footsteps of those who came seeking answers and found inspiration. Our exploration begins, not just of a place, but of an idea, a legend that still breathes in the desert air. Let's seek the soul of this city of sand together, and uncover the wonders that have captivated the world for centuries. Timbuktu was born at a crossroads, where the Sahara's salt caravans met the Niger River's golden highway. This meeting point was more than just a place on a map. It was a living artery, pulsing with the hopes and ambitions of countless travelers. For centuries, the city stood as a beacon, drawing people from distant lands who sought fortune, knowledge, and adventure. Camels carried salt across the desert, a commodity as valuable as gold. These caravans braved scorching heat and endless dunes, their journeys a testament to human endurance and the lure of wealth. Each arrival was a celebration, as salt, sometimes called white gold, was exchanged for treasures from faraway places. The Niger brought gold, ivory, kola nuts, and people from the south. Its waters were a lifeline, connecting distant kingdoms and cultures, and turning Timbuktu into a vibrant port where goods and stories flowed together. Timbuktu's unique geography made it the ultimate trading post, a bustling hub where fortunes were made. The city's markets overflowed with exotic wares, and every corner echoed with the sounds of bargaining and laughter. Imagine Tuareg nomads in indigo robes haggling with southern merchants, the air thick with spices and languages. The marketplace was a tapestry of cultures, where every deal was a meeting of worlds. This constant flow of people and wealth made Timbuktu worldly, not isolated. It was a city where strangers became neighbors, and every day brought new faces and new ideas. Merchants from Venice and Granada sought its riches. They traveled across continents, drawn by tales of Timbuktu's prosperity and the promise of opportunity. Ideas traveled with goods, scholars, architects, and poets flocked here. The city became a sanctuary for learning, where ancient manuscripts were treasured and new knowledge was born. The city's foundation was gold and salt, but its legacy was built on intellectual and cultural exchange. Timbuktu's libraries and schools became legendary, attracting seekers of wisdom from across Africa and beyond. Timbuktu became a cosmopolitan center long before globalization had a name. Its streets buzzed with the energy of commerce, conversation, and creativity. Here, the world met, traded, and learned. The city's spirit was shaped by the dreams and ambitions of all who passed through its gates. This is where Timbuktu's golden age began, a place where the desert's silence met the river's song, and history was written in the meeting of cultures. The gold built Timbuktu's mosques, their walls rising from the desert like monuments to a golden age. But it was knowledge, not wealth, that made this city legendary, a beacon that drew scholars and seekers from across Africa and beyond. In the heart of the Sahara, Timbuktu became a sanctuary for learning, where ancient manuscripts were treasured more than any precious metal. From the 14th to 16th centuries, the city flourished as a center of Islamic scholarship, attracting students, poets, and philosophers from distant lands. Its reputation for wisdom and tolerance spread far beyond the desert's edge. The University of Sankore was not a single grand structure, but a vibrant network of schools, mosques, and private homes, each a hub of intellectual exchange. Students gathered in sunlit courtyards and the cool shade of scholars' homes, studying everything from the Quran and Islamic law to mathematics, astronomy, medicine, and philosophy. The pursuit of knowledge was a way of life. Timbuktu's scholars debated, translated, and expanded upon the wisdom of the ages. They wrote treatises, commentaries, and original works, creating a vibrant intellectual tradition that shaped the region for centuries. The city's true gold was its manuscripts, hundreds of thousands of texts, from science and mathematics to poetry, law, and history. These works were copied, traded, and cherished, forming a vast library of human achievement. Written on precious paper and bound in leather, these books were a testament to a literate, sophisticated society that valued learning above all else. Their calligraphy and artistry reflected the care and reverence with which knowledge was treated. For centuries, the West dismissed these manuscripts as myth, unable to imagine such scholarship thriving in the heart of Africa. Yet the evidence was always here, waiting to be rediscovered. When war and turmoil threatened Timbuktu, families risked everything to protect their literary treasures. Manuscripts were hidden in secret compartments, passed down through generations, and even smuggled out of danger. Some were buried beneath floors, others walled up inside mud brick homes. Each act a defiant stand to guard the soul of the city and its legacy of learning. The story of these texts is a saga of preservation against all odds, a testament to the resilience and devotion of those who understood their true worth. Today, Timbuktu's greatest legacy is the light of knowledge it kept alive, shining across centuries and inspiring the world to remember the power of learning. Walking through Timbuktu feels like stepping into a living sculpture. The city's mud brick architecture blends seamlessly with the desert, shaped by sun and sand. Its skyline is crowned by three great mosques, Jingareber, Sankore, and Sidi Yahia, architectural wonders of earth and faith. Palmwood beams, or toron, jut from the walls, serving as scaffolding and casting shifting shadows. The annual replastering of the mosques, the crepissage, is a vibrant community festival. Everyone joins in to restore their sacred buildings. Beyond the mosques, narrow streets and courtyard homes reveal ingenious design for desert life. Thick walls, shaded courtyards, and screened windows. These homes are cool sanctuaries built for family and community. The architecture is sustainable, perfected over centuries. Every wall and alley tells a story of adaptation and resilience. Timbuktu is a masterpiece shaped by earth, sky, and human hands. Life in Timbuktu moves to the rhythm of sun and sand. The day begins early with the call to prayer drifting over the city. Markets come alive with color and laughter. Children play in sandy lanes and time slows down. Timbuktu is a tapestry of cultures, Songhai, Tuareg, Fulani, Bozo, each adding to its rich identity. The Tuareg, blue men of the desert, are masters of the Sahara, their traditions woven into the city's soul. Hospitality is sacred here. Guests are welcomed with tea ceremonies, 3 rounds, each with its own meaning. Sharing tea is sharing stories, forging connections in the vast desert. Despite harsh conditions, community is everything. Neighbors support each other. Survival depends on cooperation. From mosque repairs to sharing water, the spirit of togetherness endures. This web of relationships is the city's true foundation. In Timbuktu, human connection is as vital as water. Reaching Timbuktu is still an adventure. No major airports, just the promise of discovery. Most begin in Bamako, then fly or journey up the Niger River, witnessing the landscape shift from green to gold. The city is best explored on foot, with a local guide unlocking its stories and secrets. The 3 great mosques are must-sees, their exteriors a testament to devotion and skill. Manuscript libraries like the Ahmed Baba Institute reveal the city's intellectual treasures. Beyond the city, the Sahara beckons. Camel treks and desert camps offer a taste of ancient caravan life. Nights under the stars connect you to centuries of travelers. The desert's vastness is humbling, its beauty unforgettable. Timbuktu is a journey into history, wonder, and the heart of the Sahara. Walking Timbuktu's streets is like stepping through time. Every grain of sand, every weathered wall holds a story. You walk where scholars, kings, and merchants once did. In quiet moments, the city's history feels alive. Echoes of prayer, debates, and daily life linger in the air. This is not a city of ruins, but a place where tradition endures. The people are custodians of a remarkable legacy, carrying it with quiet strength. Timbuktu's story is about people, resilient, creative, and deeply connected to their past. Here, history is lived, not just remembered. Timbuktu's legacy is written in sand and ink, fragile yet enduring. The desert's harshness and recent conflicts threaten its survival, making preservation urgent. Yet, the city's manuscripts are proof of Africa's rich intellectual tradition: science, law, art, and philosophy. These texts shatter the myth of a pre-colonial Africa without written history. Preserving them is about reclaiming a vital part of humanity's story. Timbuktu teaches us that true wealth is wisdom, not gold. Its survival is a lesson in resilience and the value of diverse histories. When a manuscript is lost, we all lose a piece of our shared heritage. The city's future depends on its people, and on us, as guardians of global history. Timbuktu's story belongs to the world. Our journey ends, but Timbuktu's story continues, written daily in the resilience of its people. To walk these streets is to connect with something profound and universal. We leave with a sense of responsibility. This is world heritage, a sacred trust. We must support its preservation, share its true story, and champion its wisdom. Timbuktu should be known for resilience and learning, not remoteness. The city inspires us to value what truly matters: community, knowledge, and the human spirit. Let's carry its lessons forward, be curious, and protect the stories that shape our world. Thank you for joining this journey. There are more wonders to discover together. The road ahead is long, and the stories are endless.